Welcome to another episode of Cincinnati Bengals on Demand. I'm your host, Young Moore, Mr. Voice of the People, and you can't make this up, man. You cannot make this up. Zac Taylor had a whole bye week, 14 days, and the offense only put up 12 points. Did y'all just hear what I just said? A whole bye week. 14 total days. And the best he could do was 12 points. He gotta go, bro. This is insane, bro. Has he lost the locker room? Last week it was Chase Brown saying what he said. This week it's Ja'Marr Chase. He said he ain't spit on him. He said he was spitting on the ground. I rock with Chase. That's my boy, Ja'Marr. So whatever he say, I'm rocking with him. But he still don't need to spit anywhere, even if it's on the field. Do it away from everybody. But, like I said, Zac Taylor done lost the locker room. People don't want to tackle. It's just crazy. In the Cincinnati Bengals organization, Mike Brown, Katie Blackburn, I do not want y'all to do and make the same mistake y'all made when y'all gave Andy Dalton $100 million contract. That doomed an era where we possibly could have won a championship. Because everybody know that Andy Dalton was not that guy. He was a nice guy, just like Zac Taylor. But even Zac Taylor got rid of him after one season. But of course it was because Joe Burrow was available. But still, we had some teams that was so good with Geno, Carlos Dunlap, Michael Johnson, Rough Riders, Leon Hall, all these dudes who was dogs on defense. I'm talking about with Mike Zimmer as the defensive coordinator, AJ Green, like Sanu, like we had some dogs, bro, like dogs, and we put our trust in Andy freaking Dalton, who never had that dog and killer instinct in him. He was just a good quarterback. And a good quarterback can't take you to the promised land and win you no ring. So I do not want the Cincinnati Bengals organization to put their trust in Zac Taylor anymore. And I hope that daggone ESPN notification was them saying they fired him, even though I know it's not true. But, like I said, Zac Taylor is not it. 12 points after a bye week, and the defense actually had these dudes held to 10 points at halftime. The defense actually stepped up for real, even though they had a lot of plays that was like, during the whole game. But the first half, they showed something. But y'all, we can't keep going through this, man. Like I said on the last episode, go get Brian Flores. Go get him, bro. And if y'all scared of Brian Flores, y'all think he might not be the guy, you can get on any. It's a lot of other defensive dudes. You can go get Robert Saleh for the 49ers. He know how to make a defense play good. Go get anybody. Go get anybody. You can go back and get Zimmer. You can get Zimmer. You can get Saleh. You can get all these dudes that know how to, that would take Joe Burrow and say, we already know what you're going to do with this offense. We going to take over the defense. I promise you. We need somebody to take the helm of this daggone franchise and take it back to the level we supposed to be at. Zach Taylor has shown if he don't have Joe Burrow, he cannot lead this team to victories for real. We got a coach within the division, Mike Tomlin, who even though the Pittsburgh Steelers have not won no Super Bowl in a while, at least with mediocre quarterbacks, he still get them to the playoffs. That's coaching. Like I already said it, Zach Taylor does not want to be great. He just wants to be good. And he barely even good. Because without Joe Burrow, he ain't really shown nothing. That first year he was here with Andy Dalton, shitty. Second year with Joe Burrow, shitty. The first year with Joe Burrow, shitty. Because Joe Burrow got hurt, but the team, look at that record, shitty. Then the next two, he was good. But since then, he ain't done nothing. So you telling me he done had 5 bad seasons and only 2 good seasons? He gotta go, bruh. This is ridiculous. And I'm gonna give you the definition of a head coach, and I want the people, everybody listening, everybody who gonna watch this, and y'all tell me, does Zach Taylor fit these descriptions? ChatGPT, what is the definition of a head football coach? It says, a head football coach is the highest ranking coach on a team, responsible for overall strategy, team management, and staff supervision. The role includes setting game plans, managing budgets, and serving as the public face of the team, while other coaches on the staff report to them and specialize in areas like offense, defense, and specific positions. The key responsibilities. The head coach is over strategic planning, designs the overall strategy for the team, and has the final say on all major decisions, including game plans for the opponent. Staff management. They direct and supervise assistant coaches who have handled specific areas like offense, defense, and special teams. Team oversight. This includes managing the team's morale, scheduling practice, and ensuring players are prepared both physically and mentally. Public relations. In the professional and college sports, the head coach often acts as the main spokesperson for the team, handling media appearance and public events. Player development. The head coach is responsible for the overall development of the athlete, which includes their training, conditioning, and monitoring their progress. Administrative duties. They are responsible for managing the team's budget and other administrative tasks, which also ensures adherence to the rules of the athletic association. Now, y'all tell me, does it seem like Zach Taylor fits that description? Because I don't know. I don't think he done did any of these things at a top level. And he making all these trades and cuts and benching people and letting go of Logan Wilson and letting go of Lou Adaromo. Y'all tell me, Has he done a good job? If he had to give an overall grade of himself, would he say he has did a satisfactory job? Like I said, Zach Taylor gotta go. He gotta go, man. If we ever gonna get this shit back running, he gotta go. Anybody can coach this team's offense. We gotta get the defense to be consistent. And I don't think it's been one game all season where the offense, defense, and special teams, all three phases, had an A+ effort. And that falls on the head coach. The head coach got to start getting some blame for all this. He is not doing a good job, even though he's a nice guy. Once again, I'm your host, Young Moore, a.k.a. Mr. Voice of the People. Want to make sure y'all shout out them sponsors: Next Level Fitness, Johnny Spot Concierge, Kiki's Publishing, and Violets and Pearls. Look them up, y'all. They are the best companies in town. Once again, make sure you like, love, share, and subscribe. This is another episode of Cincinnati Bengals on Demand. And the only way we're going to get through this is if Zach Taylor, he got to go. Because he has not done his job well. I'm your host,